Hi everyone, Ed from the Ed Boston YouTube channel, and wanted to talk for a couple of minutes here about Neil Gorsuch, the Supreme Court nominee from President Trump, give some information about him and just kind of look at what's going on since last night. Gorsuch is 49. He attends an Episcopal church. However, he attended Catholic schools as he grew up. Gorsuch has supported many religious groups against the U.S. government, or not many, but supported religious groups against the U.S. government. Two different cases that went through the 10th, the Little Sisters of the Poor versus Burrell, and Hobby Lobby versus Burwell. Both cases, the religious organizations, a Catholic Order of the Nuns and the Evangelical Owners of a craft store chain, sought exemptions from providing birth control under the Affordable Care Act. So it was Obamacare things. Government should not force those with sincerely held religious beliefs to comply with conduct their religion teaches them to be gravely wrong. In those decisions, the Supreme Court agreed in a 5-4 decision in 2014. Gorsuch opposes euthanasia and assisted suicide, two positions that coincide with the Catholic doctrine and the views of the majority of Christian denominations. He's not ruled in an abortion-related case. However, law professor from the University of Denver talking about Gorsuch said would be Scalia's intellectual equal and almost certainly his equal on conservative jurisprudential approaches to criminal justice and the social justice issues that are bound to be coming up in the country. And finally, Gorsuch reminds many people of Scalia, which is not a bad thing for those of us who are conservative. Now I want to go over to another story up at charisma.com. A gentleman that I like a lot, Todd Starnes, wrote the story, "Lord, Protect Judge Gorsuch from Rabid Liberal Jackals." It's only a matter of time before Democrats accuse President Trump's Supreme Court nominee of hating puppies. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi launched a regular ugly attack on Judge Neil Gorsuch just moments after he was announced as Trump's nominee, calling him a very hostile appointment and well outside the mainstream of American legal thought. If you breathe air, drink water, eat food, take medicine, or in any other way interact with the courts, this is a very bad decision, Pelosi said during a CNN town hall gathering. Here is Starnes' point and my point. It wouldn't have mattered what the name of the person was, that if they come from the list that Donald Trump had put together, then fill in the name would have said the same thing. If you breathe air, drink water, eat food, etc., etc. As Starnes says, in other words, liberals believe Judge Gorsuch wants to starve our kids and poison our drinking water, but otherwise he's a nice guy. It's ridiculous the way that things are going about in Washington, D.C. right now, and the way that the liberals are standing in the way of running our government. Now, you might say, well, the Republicans have done that to the liberals in the past, and I would point to you that I believe at this point in time there were over 10 of the nominees of President Barack Obama and President Bill Clinton. One had 10, one had 13 nominees at this point in time for their cabinet. At the time that I read that, there was 3 Republicans. They are just trying to hold things up and be antagonistic. It's not acceptable, and my prayer is that this good man, Judge Gorsuch, is confirmed and not treated like a dog. This is Ed from the Ed Boston YouTube channel. Subscribe and share us with your friends.